What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the world of Amos. I just got to get a few things set up, and then we'll go over this update that came out with Dead by Daylight, the developer update. So if anyone's been paying attention, oops. But basically, we had the PTB last weekend, or the previous week, and a lot of people were pretty upset with some of the updates, specifically with the healing times. So with their update, one of the first things that they addressed is actually the healing topic. So it says, possibly the hottest topic since it was announced, the PTB raised the base healing time to 24 seconds from the usual 16 seconds. Some tweaks were made to medkits with this in mind. Changing such a fundamental part of the game is a very touchy subject, so we kept an extra close eye on this change to see how it would play out. After reviewing player feedback, we found that many of you agreed that the speed which you heal others was already in a good spot prior to the update. This change has also knocked on effects elsewhere in the game, making effects like Mangled and Hemorrhage stronger, making slugging or leaving survivors in a dying state more effective. Therefore, they reverted the base healing time back to 16 seconds. So there isn't going to be any change to the base healing time, which is good. What's up, Abraham? So we're just going to start with the major updates. Well, I guess they're basically highlighting, I guess, the important subjects, because there were quite a few changes. Like the visual tear radius was was really well received. So it looks like on this update they're only reviewing I guess the hot topics, but started off with the healing. So that's really the major update, is that they're not going to increase it to 24 seconds, but it kind of tells you that down the road they probably are going to increase the base time at some point. I mean, the fact that they're already trying to tweak it now, I mean, 16 seconds to 24 seconds was such a jump. And I think since they've already recognized it makes these effects a bit stronger, then if they're going to increase the base healing time, then they have to basically nerf a whole bunch of other perks to kind of counter that, right? Because otherwise you're just going to make those like Sloppy Butcher and several other perks really, really strong. But welcome, Rachel. Thank you, Amy. How's everyone doing today? Or welcome back, I should say. And then really the nerf is just to the medkits. So essentially everything in a nutshell. Rachel, thank you so much for that sub. So basically everything in a nutshell, that they are nerfing medkits, especially when you self-heal, but they are increasing the efficiency if you heal someone else. So but here we can actually read through this. So on the other hand, we found that there was a lot of support for tuning down medkits. In particular, medkits allowed survivors to heal themselves multiple times when it was convenient to them, leaving their teammates free to work on generators while they do so. To me, that's not a big deal. That's optimally what you want to do as a survivor. So like I get like you want to reduce that as much as possible, but I don't necessarily see why that's a problem. I mean, I get why if you can do it quickly as you can, why it's a problem, but the fact that you can be more self-sufficient so people can stay on gens, to me, is not a problem. Like, that's what you want to do as a survivor. So it's weird how they mention that, like, as if that's the problem, like working gens, because I mean that's really the only objective that we have. What's up, Derek? How you doing, Maya? Aw, no problem, Amy. I'm not going to go through like all these changes in detail, because I'm sure for the people that are really interested in all the details, you can read through it either through their Twitter, or if you follow through Facebook, they made a post on their page. But essentially, they are nerfing medkits, which to me is not that big of a deal. But basically, let's see. First and foremost, all medkits will have a total of 24 charges, same as the PTB, so that's not a change. Second, we've increased the healing speed bonus when healing others across all medkits. The new bonus is as follows. So if you have a camping 8 kit, increases the speed that you heal others by 35%. First aid kit increases the speed that you heal others by 40%. Emergency Medkit increases the speed that you heal others by 45%. Ranger Medkit increases the speed that you heal others by 50%. And it says third, all medkits will now have a 33% speed and efficiency penalty when using self-healing. This will reduce the number of times a medkit can be used to heal yourself and make it longer to do so. This means that a medkit will, by default, grant one self-heal over a span of 24 seconds before factoring in the add-ons. So you could actually make it a little bit more efficient, and there's probably an incentive to use add-ons to make it quicker than 24 seconds. But now, if you self-heal with a medkit, it's going to take 24 seconds. Washing clothes. Oh, no. Okay, combined with these changes, the power of medkits when used self-healing, but increasing their power when used for healing teammates in return. We know you'll probably continue to use them for self-heals, but at least the choice is there. But like I said, if you want it a little bit more detailed, because they do go over all the add-ons specifically, but I'm not going to do that just to kind of save on time. But thank you so much, Ma and Lydia. Thank you so much for those subs. I appreciate it. And then the Hillbilly. So this is like the funny thing. So my theory with the Hillbilly was that when they go through drastic updates, especially when they were trying to push the healing nerf, they have to nerf the other side because that's a pretty strong nerf on the survivor side. So they feel like they have to nerf killers one way or another. So I felt like the reason why they went after Hillbilly is because they picked a killer that no one really plays with anymore, and then they try to nerf something that when they do use that character, they use that particular add-on a lot. But it seemed like it kind of like it seemed like it rubbed the killer mains the wrong way, right? It's like, why are you picking on a killer that doesn't really get picked? And then the only reason why you would pick it, you hurt their add-on. So here's the funny part was on the PTB, we tested out some of the changes for the Hillbilly, both toning down the overheat mechanic and adjusting two of his top performing add-ons. While the overheat mechanic felt less oppressive, many of you raised concerns with the changes to engraving add-ons, reminding us that these add-ons allowed the Hillbilly power to be used in more situations. This overshadowed the overheat adjustment and made the whole package feel like a downgrade. For the release, we reverted the changes to Death Engravings and Doom Engravings add-ons, meaning that they're not going to adjust any of the add-ons. They're going to be the same as before. And then we've kept the tweaks to the overheat mechanics to make it less limiting than before, making the Hillbilly feel better to play. So essentially, he got a buff. So anyone that played the PTB, so the only concern I have with this, and I'm glad in a way Hillbilly got a buff, but with the overheat mechanic, the way it is like this, is that it's going to be a lot easier for a Hillbilly to basically face camp and just rev his chainsaw. I think one of the reasons why they made the chainsaw exhaust or timeout the way it did is so you can't really face camp and get like a lot of value out of it. So I would just be wary with a lot of Hillbillies going forward with just face camping, because you'll see a lot of them use Insidious. It's weird that they can rev the chainsaw, because I've seen it in the PTB already, where they can rev the chainsaw and actually they'll lose their terror radius. Because as long as you're not moving for 3 seconds with Insidious, unless they updated that, you lose your terror radius as a killer. So that's my only concern with Hillbilly. What's up, Muhammad? I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I'm glad that they listened and they didn't go through with the healing changes, because that definitely would have put a lot of people over the edge. But yeah, no, it feels good that they listened, but it just, to me, it was kind of silly that they even thought it would have been a good idea in the first place. That's where I get kind of confused. How they didn't have the foresight to see that it was going to be such a big deal. So Dead Hard. So Dead Hard is basically still getting nerfed. So the only real difference with Dead Hard now is that they've changed Dead Hard to activate when you are unhooked or wait. Yeah. So they've changed Dead Hard to activate when you're unhooked or unhooked yourself. So instead of getting the unhooked, or they totally killed it. I think when I read it earlier, I read it as if you unhooked or if you unhook someone else, but it's saying you have to be unhooked or no. If someone or you hook yourself, that's the only way you can activate Dead Hard. So yeah, I mean, it's such a weird scenario that that they're associating Dead Hard with being unhooked. So I don't really see. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They're just trying to limit the amount of times you can use Dead Hard, but it just feels like a very unnecessary nerf. Like I feel like they would have been better off with tokens and just make Dead Hard very similar to like Distortion. Or maybe not even do tokens to where you can hold more than one, but basically you start off with Dead Hard, and then after 30 seconds of being within the killer's terror radius, then you can get Dead Hard, essentially. You can charge it back up, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is yeah, no, they effectively killed the perk. It's such a weird, and then they said this way the unhooked survivor becomes less of a clear target for the killer. Which is like such a weird reasoning. Oh, that was weird. It said my OBS disconnected, but it obviously didn't. All right, anyways. And then Pain Resonance, it was funny because it kind of got a nerf because they made it to where like you could only use it once per survivor. But then they kind of buffed it again because coming out of the PTB, what they did, they're going to leave it to where it's limited to one per survivor basically, but they're buffing the damage to 15, 20, and 25% regression. So, like, I don't know. That just feels, again, I feel like they were trying to do something with the perk, but I feel like because they made the regression to 25%, it's still going to feel the same. Even though you'll only be able to use it once per survivor, but, like, if you get into situations where survivors trade hooks, that's still 50% on one gen, potentially, which is... Did they make it like Decisive Strike? This is going to be exploited, I'm sure. That's one thing about Dead by Daylight is that we'll find one way to exploit something one way or another. Whether you're a survivor or killer, survivors always find weird things with like glitches. Like you could always count on a survivor like finding a wall where you can go in, or like an area where you can't get picked up. But yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence with Pain Resonance. Like I definitely think there should be some type of like counter to the way survivors can work gens. Like I do think there needs to be something regression wise, but I don't think this is the way to do it. I think it's more or less going to feel the same thing. But I guess because they're only talking about Pain Resonance, all the other nerfs to the other regression perks are going through. So I guess overall, this is a pretty good trade-off, because if all they're getting is 25%, but all the other stuff is going to be nerfed, then I guess overall it's not too bad. But they're basically still nerfing Circle of Healing. Like you can't use Circle of Healing to heal yourself anymore. Like you can't do the self-heal action anymore. However, they are increasing the heal times by 50, 75, and 100%. And the PTB was 40, 45, and 50%. So now you can heal significantly faster with the Circle of Healing boon, but you still can't heal yourself. And then really the last, I guess, significant update from the PTB, or what they're adjusting, there was a tile that we didn't get to test. This is what it looks like. But yeah, apparently this is a tile that they wanted to test out, but it'll be ready when everything goes live. It just wasn't ready for the PTB. So really that's everything in a nutshell. I don't know if it's like, I mean, overall it's still a nerf to survivors. I hope, I don't know. It's kind of scary because, like, I know people are happy that they're listening, but at the end of the day, they just killed Circle of Healing. They just killed Dead Hard. It pretty much shows me that they're going to eventually nerf the heal base kit eventually. I mean, what did they really nerf on the killer side? Just a few gen regression perks? And then they nerf medkits a little bit. Like, think about it. Within a year, they basically made the killer way more efficient, because survivors don't get the same boost that we used to get when you got hit. They're quicker to reset after they M1 attack. If they get a successful M1 attack, it's faster for them to break pallets. It's faster for them to break generators. It's quicker for them to get through Bloodlust. It takes longer to finish gens, and now they're getting ready to affect base kit healing times. Like, it's crazy. What's up, Angela? But the thing is that it seems like survivors, we always figure out how to adjust. So it's like, no matter like what they throw at us, it feels like we're gonna figure it out. It's just, it's kind of crazy all the different ways that they can essentially nerf or buff the nerf the survivors, essentially buff the killer situation. Killer mains still complain about survivors. That's why I wish there was what's up, Azim? I wish there was like a mode where you can combine killer and survivors. Because I feel like it is still too toxic between survivor and killer mains. Because don't get me wrong, like I don't think all survivors are angels by any means. With how important it is for survivors to be on gens at all times, it's crazy that the devs want 2 people sitting to heal. There's no solo queue that can... Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's... I know this sounds crazy. If a dev ever happens to watch the stream, I know this sounds crazy, but the easier you make it to play solo queue, the more likely people will play solo queue. But the harder you make it to play solos, the more you incentivize people to play in groups. Like, it's just... It's almost that simple. But they tend to make updates to where, like, you benefit from having a team rather than playing solo, because it's like, now for me to get something out of Decisive Strike, I have to worry about someone saving me. Like, before, they kind of incentivize people with Decisive Strike because, at least with the save, you would get Decisive Strike. But now it's like, you have to wait for someone to save you. So if you die on the hook, solo queue makes you cry sometimes. It could be like that, though. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No, I'm ready for that. I got to make some videos for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm going to start, because there's quite a bit of details to go through. There's a lot of speculation, but I kind of want to make a video that's just all facts of what we know. But I definitely need to start making those videos. That way I can post on YouTube and Facebook. They almost killed Paying Resonance. I mean, they did limit its usage, so effectively the killer can't really, like, it doesn't incentivize the killer to camp as much because they can't rehook the same survivor and get multiple usage out of Paying Res. Because that was the problem, is that it was kind of incentivizing camping. Especially if you knew someone was going for the save. That's like, you're effectively taking 2 people out of the game. And then if you can just keep re-hooking the same person, no matter, like, whoever's working on that gen keeps losing progress. So in a way, they did kind of nerf it. But then to make it 25%, that's pretty damn strong. Like I said, you got to think of the 1-for-1 situation. So in a way, it's still going to incentivize camping. Because as long as you go for that other person and you hook that second survivor, that's 50% on one gen. But overall, I mean, they nerfed more of the gen regression perks than, I guess, the overall healing, so... Solo Q is taking the biggest L this time around. No, we've been taking L's for the longest time. Like, literally, ever since... I know this is like... They don't like it when they say this, but the babyfication of Killer, ever since that started, is basically when Solo Q started taking L's. Because, like, you're incentivizing people to be more efficient, and the only way you can be really efficient is if you play on a team with great communication, you know? Like, that's why people are saying, like, a lot of these changes is making this feel like competitive Dead by Daylight, like where it's like everything is high stakes. Like either side can't make a mistake. Because once you make that one mistake, then the game is pretty much over with, right? You won't run the perk now, even though the survivor stopped working on the Jinn prior to the activation. Spirit. Huh? Why do I not see any blinking signs? I see one now. These gens are actually kind of close to each other. Ah, Franklin's. Damn, I ran right by the basement too. I like how, even though I got knocked right there, since I had like an exhaustion perk, it let me crawl faster. That may not seem like a big deal, but like that prevented her from like taking me to the basement. I feel like, because she should have definitely took me to the basement. Man, as I say, I don't know how she didn't see it. Oh shit. I don't even know if I can heal myself all the way. Actually, I should be able to. No? I may not. Yeah, because you're definitely going to have add-ons that add additional charges to your medkit. Because there's so many perks that make you lose efficiency on healing. But again, like I don't mind that they're nerfing medkits. I felt like they should have done that a long time ago. It's almost too quiet. I feel like someone should be chased by now. There she is. What? Why does it always sound close? She wasn't even close at all. Yeah, I mean, the healing, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I just think part of the problem is not necessarily like the experienced players, it's just the newer players, they always seem to heal. So it's like, it's more about the people that you play with. I don't know, I feel like I've been saying it for years where like, look at this guy. Like, they have to heal. And if like you don't heal them, they get all mad at you. It's so weird, dude. I don't like, to me, like what we should have done, I would rather finish the Jinn first, then heal. Like the priority should always be the Jinns. But yeah, I just feel like the people that have been starting playing like the last year or 2 years, like they're taught to like always heal. It's like, man. I definitely gotta get used to that sound. I don't know if it's an add-on, but she always feels like she's close. Oh shit. Yay. See if there's a totem out here. Nope. Nice, she had deliverance. Her add-ons. The nerf of Pain of Resonance will promote slugging. See, I like Jade. Well, I can't heal Jade right now. That's probably why she doesn't want to be healed. There's actually... Oh, shit. Good call, Jade. I almost feel like I need to go for the save. Yeah. Feels like it. No. Oh, she didn't see me for real. Okay. I thought she was just playing around. Oh, shit. I might have to follow her because, like, she's gonna push my teammate off that Jhin that she was on. Okay. Yeah, see, look, she just pushed that person off. What the hell, dude? That seemed a bit broken. Oh no! Wow. She respected the hell out of that pallet. Fucking hate pain res. Oh my god, dude. It's weird because to some killers' credit, they do make pain res seem easy. But man, if you don't get the right loadout with the hooks, pain res can be a problem. This shit. I should have just ran. There's just something satisfying about stunning them. It really has nothing to do with playing smart. It has everything to do with just stunning them. Nice cut off. Yeah, I mean, it worked out into her favor. I happened to just vault right into her. She didn't really have to do much. No way this is the most progressed Jhin. It might be. It's not. Okay. The thing is that the killer will start to play a little bit more normal when there's only 3 people left. Because before she was proxy camping the hooks. Okay. Oh shit. But I feel like with 3 people, there's like, I guess, a less of a threat. So they start to play a little bit more normal. Like they'll actually go away from the hook. Hey! Jhin! Alright. Alright, good luck. At this point, it's who can hide the best. Unless she's got barbecue chili, then she knows exactly where I'm at. Yeah, she's got barbecue chili. Pallet. I need a pallet. How do you? hopefully Jane. She didn't go for that save at all, did she? Damn, she had plenty of time. You had so much time, man. Can't just be leaving people on the hook like that unless they were on a team and they were like, yeah, just let me die. Spirits are tough. That's a very underrated killer. I'll just watch the end. My bad. What do you mean that was quick? Is she using a perk for that? Perk for what? You talking about coming out of the phase? What specifically was quick? Because if you're a spirit and you know how to phase, then you're going to be like really strong. Because A, you don't have any red stain, so it's really hard for the survivor to know like which way to run. And then secondly, she's so fast during the phase that you can make up distance really quick. I appreciate that, Azim. I feel like more people should play with the spirit. I'm surprised they don't. Because I feel like with the sounds and like all the other detection things that you can use, for the survivor not to be able to see your red stain is like, I feel like you can just play way more mind games. I know she's got more of a directional sound whenever she does her phase, but there's still like a lot of unsafe like pallets or vaults. The quick that she made me, yeah. I think part of it, I don't know. When I remember playing with Spirit, I feel like there isn't really like a delay. Like whenever you go out of the phase, like you can basically swing out of the phase. So I feel like spirits that know how to phase on top of people are always going to get a hit. Unless somehow there's like a pallet or a vault there in a way. I'd say vaults are probably the best way to counter spirit. That or just being really quiet. You can't go wrong, because like really what happens is like what makes it tough is that if you're hurt and you're making all those additional sounds and you're bleeding, it really is it's really easy for her to keep up with the survivor. But if you're really not that hurt, or if you're not hurt at all, sometimes the best thing you can do as soon as you hear her phase is just start walking and then stand still. Like you just need to be in a different spot from where she's seen you last, and then you just gotta stop making noise as soon as she phases by. But if you're bleeding, she can see your blood spots. Or if you're running, I believe she can see your track marks. But the thing is, if you're hurt too, you're constantly making sounds. They literally just buffed Circle of Healing for Survivor with Friends and let them even reset quicker while you leave solo queue survivors to the curb. I know. We were just talking about that. Like, they tend to make changes to force people to play with Survivor with Friends, because that's the only way you're going to get like efficiency out of the things that they out of those type of perks, right? And I've been saying this for like I feel like a year now, but like the easier you make it in solo queue, I know it sounds weird, the more likely people are going to play solos, which if you get more people to play solos, that in itself is going to balance Dead by Daylight. But yeah, no, it's funny. I don't know. Like the way they nerf things is kind of weird. Wesker. Okay, I see. Don't look at me. All right. Whoops. You do not remember the last time I played Killer? It was like on a Sunday. Looks like someone got a rift. Or whatever they call them. Glyph. Oh, nice. Oops. Okay. That's weird. I don't feel like they should be able to charge up their ability while they're jumping down. It seems a bit broken. What? Alright. He took me all the way over here.
Just start.
Run the killer in circles. The only thing is going in circles right now is my mind. I'm still trying to figure out what just happened. Wow. That's a new one. I don't know. We gotta watch that, huh? That was crazy. I'm recording this. Well, I just recorded that clip. Yeah. We'll watch it in a second. That was the most glitchiest thing I've ever... Well, no, I've seen a lot more glitchy stuff than that. I guess with Dead by Daylight, you should be kind of used to it, right? It does feel like he's chasing me again. I mean, at this point, I kind of don't care. Oh, you gotta stay away from that thing.
Playtime is over.
Cool. All I can think of is that that killer that the name was just Run Decisive Strike. Man. Nothing like getting tunneled out on 5 gens. Gotta love it. People hiding in the basement in the corner, so I don't think I'm gonna struggle here. Now I have a post for Facebook. I do indeed. That might be good enough to go on Twitter. There it is. Okay, drop it. That still doesn't make sense to me. What the fucks? Hold on. Okay. Perfect. It's like what? That's crazy. But hey, we got a dating sim. Remember Hooked on You? Remember that thing? We got that instead of better hitboxes. I think the crazy thing too is that it's not just it wasn't just Hooked on You. They're actually creating like 5 other games. There's this like puzzle game that's coming out that looks kind of interesting. Outside of Meet Your Maker. But yeah, I don't get how latency or how the desync could be that bad, or whatever you want to call it. Because like people post this stuff all the time on like Twitter or like Facebook, but then like you always have people that come in like, well, that's just latency. It doesn't explain how bad it can be though. Like it like how come I never see it on other games? It's just Dead by Daylight that has all these crazy hits. That's what I want to know. Why does it seem Dead by Daylight has the worst latency versus like Call of Duty or like Apex or even Fortnite? I feel like if any game had an excuse for latency, it would be Fortnite because they have so much in that game. And so many people playing. You think that was a hacker, or do you think that was just a glitch? Because I don't feel like it was a hacker. I think that's just part of the defects that you get when you make his hitbox unreasonably like. Remember when they nerfed his hitbox out of the PTB, the Wesker, and they made it just inside of his shoulders, and then for whatever reason they made the hitbox like just a bit wider than his shoulders. Like, I think you get those weird situations like what happened before because like the game thinks you got hit because the hitbox actually extends past the pallet, which again makes no sense. Really, it's Skull Merchant. Okay, because DBD is garbage lately. I think in terms of like the latency, I kind of get it from the perspective that like some of the maps that were created, like the original maps, they used a completely different like system to do. So like, I guess the coding in the behind the scenes of Dead by Daylight is actually very, I guess, interconnected. Because from what I understand, like the 5 original maps, or the first 5 maps or so, or realms, or whatever you want to call them, they use a completely different RNG system to spawn like where tiles and like pallets and stuff like that, gens and all that stuff. Well, let's see what type of Skull Merchant she is. I hear a tear radius. Nah. Wait, is that a gen right there? I think I need to run away. I'm just gonna fall. Okay, never mind. Ah, shit, okay. I keep thinking, like, every time she sets one of these things, I need to run away from a tile. I need to remember, like, whenever I'm hurt, she's really not that strong. Because it doesn't matter if you get exposed if you're already hurt. Okay, I need someone to explain this to me. Why do a lot of skull merchants use plaything? I feel like that's such a waste. You saw a streamer use a perk that makes a killer drop the survivor when carried on the shoulders. Is that still in the game? I mean, there's several perks that could do that. You could either be talking about Decisive Strike or Breakout. There's Breakout. There's Power Struggle too if they're in a pallet. Yeah, the map designs are so bad. Alright. Just stay on gens. Let me use this med kit before he gets nerfed. Yeah. Dude, don't tell me you brought the killer over here. Okay. Okay, well. I wonder if she thought that was a good spot to hide it. I see someone else's hex. In a way, I kind of don't mind this because it's not as stressful when you can't hear anything. Way easier for the killer to sneak up on you, but in a way, it's less stressful. It's because you're not always on edge. So we're working on the last two gens. I feel like Vittorio should be the one going for the save. You haven't been hooked, buddy. You haven't been hooked. You crook. I'm helping out someone. Shit. Really? That was actually a good spot for a drone. Should be able to get it, right? Yeah. I see another drone, but it's not doing anything. Actually, I see two more drones. What the hell? Why aren't they active? I feel like my totem should be over here, right? Oh shit. Totem. I guess at this point I really don't need it. Actually, it should be right over here. I'm probably running right into her. Yeah, she's right behind me. No, Ed. Shit. I was worried that she had Noed. But oddly enough, I don't really see that many skull merchants use Noed. A lot of them use Plaything, which I still don't really understand. Don't get the Plaything. Because that's part of her natural ability is that when she walks through an active drone, she loses her tear radius. So like I get it makes her way more stealthy, but I just feel like it's kind of a waste. Because from like from a stealth perspective, like she can kind of sneak up people a little bit more because she looks more like a normal person. Like she doesn't look like a monster or anything like that. Maybe I should have asked the killer why they use Plaything. Oh shit! Can't be spending my points on thing. Oh no. Please don't get that green key. Okay. Thank God. This low key might be my favorite update, honestly. The auto spin feature whenever it comes out. I think too, like when you do like the auto spin feature and you hear all the sounds, it kind of like resembles kind of like a slot machine. Like in terms of like aesthetically for the ears, it's nice. I like it. Is anyone having issues with the stream? Everything looks good on my end, but it did say that it disconnected from OBS, and I didn't, so I thought that was kind of weird. There it goes. Right. And I wouldn't really put it past my internet either. Good on your end? Okay, good. Because I think Facebook technically was having issues yesterday. Sometimes it's hard to tell because sometimes issues can just be more regional, but it seemed like Facebook as a whole was having issues. Midwich. See, Midwich would probably be really strong for Skull Merchant. Did someone ask for this? Okay. Ooh. Stealthy killer? Why is it so quiet? I feel like Wraith or something. Pig? I didn't see any traps. Oh my god. I literally don't like how quiet it is. Oh, yep. Uh-oh. Man, he's getting some good stock right there. It is Myers. What's up, Robbie? Someone's outside, too. I don't want to leave my gin too much because we almost had it finished, but this feels like it's Peekaboo Myers. Never mind. Yep. Damn, dude. He might be pushing for the 3 gen already. I gotta be real careful. I gotta make sure that he pushes that other person off the gin, because he's real close from tearing up. Jolt. You caught a wasp in your window? Oh my gosh. It came in when you opened the door? Oh no. You gotta be careful with those. Oh wait, there's another bunny thing. Okay, I guess he's gonna camp. He might jump back down though. Oh, shit. Nice. They did reassurance. That could have been my save. Fuck. Go, run! 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 Ugh. Yeah, we gotta find other gins. It's just not worth, like, not finishing anything. Damn, he still went after that one person. Trying to hit it with the broom. Not happy with the notes. Dead Hard is officially dead. Yeah. Circle of Healing, Dead Hard, dead. I know people are happy that they listened and they didn't go with the nerf healings, but overall, it's a nerf to the survivor side. I mean, they killed 2 really strong perks that kind of made it viable to play solo. Like, I know for me, having Circle of Healing and Dead Hard was very beneficial to run with solos, because like it's really hard to depend on people. But welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, overall, it's an L for survivors. Like, to me, it was crazy that they even thought it was a good idea in the first place. Like, they should have known that the updates that they were trying to make were very unreasonable. Plus, with all the perks that they currently have with like Thana, Dying Light, specifically Sloppy Butcher. I just cannot believe we haven't finished a gin already. Like, there's been someone on the second floor the whole time, and they didn't finish a gin. Crazy. Where's these gins? That gin's almost finished, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I would definitely get totems. This feels like a no-hit killer. He's really trying to push the 3 gens, I think. Okay, she hopped into a locker. She probably thought he had a tombstone. The real question is if he's going to have infinite tier 3. I feel like I got to go for the save. Even though I'm the only one working a Jin, I feel like I got to go for the save. Okay. No Dyson. Those solo queue perks are going to get the decisive strike treatment. Yeah. Shit, dude. He's either right below me or right around that corner. One of the two. Yeah. He was right around the corner, actually. So far, okay. So not infinite tier 3. Nice. Teammates still not doing anything. Are they both running towards the hook, knowing that someone's going for the save? You're like, it's like a layup for the killer, especially one that stalks. Yep. Yeah, it's. I assume I'm playing with people that are newer to the game. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Damn. All the Jins might be on the first floor now. There's like, oh, there goes the DC. Oop. All right. Cue the 3-minute chase while they do nothing. He's too fucking fast. Hey, they got him a Jin. I swear this guy right there that's like hiding, I feel like this is his game plan the whole time. So botany, knowledge, or self-care to replace Boon? Yeah, pretty much. But they didn't really nerf self-care though. Essentially what they did was they nerfed self-care with a medkit. No, bum. Go work a Jin. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hey, I got an idea. Thank you. Thank you for splitting up. Shit. As soon as I get healed, he's got an exposed status. All right. This is silly. So silly. Alright. Oh shit. Someone's gotta jump down. Okay. Did he jump down? He must have jumped down. This is the only way. Yeah, I think he's by this gin below me. That tier 3 should almost be over with, though. There he goes. Damn, that one felt like that lasted longer. I wonder if he'll eventually max it out. Gotta find these gins. She's already working on that one. Okay, there's a gin right there. I think he's in the courtyard. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Chasing Fing. Okay. Jolt has been really nice for this killer. I'm not sure if that other person's actually going to do anything this match, other than hide and find people and heal. Fuck. Damn, dude. Oh, this is the bad side. I keep getting fucked. Dude, your speed is fucking crazy. Ah, damn. Okay. I think I'm going to gracefully exit out of this game. You can't just have one guy not doing anything the whole time. Bro, you just can't be hiding 24/7, dog. That's not... You'd be better with a bot. 100% better with a bot. Oh my god, let me die in fucking peace, bro. Oh my god, you're not... Oh my god, dude. Fuck you, dude. This is probably how you pip, right? You get all the saves and then somehow you're the last person alive. Is that how you pip? Holy shit, dog. I'm assuming the killer can hear me because he's headed right towards me. Ah, fuck. End my pain. He really wants my ears. It's just, it's beyond me. And they want to nerf healing. They want to nerf healing. That's what kills me, literally. On top of everything, they want to nerf healing. Healing is not the problem. It's literally not the problem. There's no way. How did this guy, like, what? I just want to see how many hours he has in this game. Like, how does someone play like that? I have no clue if he did any gens. I know he didn't do anything for the last 3 deaths. I know that. Like, as soon as people start getting hooked, I don't think he did shit. But I would like to see, like, actual in-game statistics where it shows, like, what they actually did. So that way, like, it's not just assuming they did it. But I know for, like, the last 3 deaths, he literally didn't do, like, shit. Because he was always the one getting a save. Just standing in a fucking corner. Reassuring everyone. Like, oh my god, dude. I don't want to play in those matches. I don't know, I'm weird. I actually like doing the objective and actually trying to escape the way the game is designed. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I wish there were more objectives, but I don't know. Like, I guess to be fair, they're pushing people to be a lot more passive anyways. But yeah, I wish it was like Dead by Daylight Mobile, because I think mobile, it tells you how much gen progress you had. It sucks because initially I had that first gen I was working on like 60%, and then I went ahead and went to a different gen and got it finished because the killer was definitely trying to protect some type of 3 gen. But even then, like, that's right. I think he was working a gen initially because he was the one acting really funny on the 2nd floor. But I feel like people that act that way, they're not really used to, like, the terror radius, and anytime, like, they hear, like, basically the terror music, they kind of get scared and they just start hiding right away. Really, the rule of thumb is that you should really just stay on the gen, or try to stay on the gen until you actually physically see the killer, because if you're looking in the right direction, you should be able to physically see the killer and get a head start to run, or at least, like, have an area where you can run to that's kind of safe. I mean, typically that's how you want to play it, but I know it's easier said than done. But the last thing you want to do, as soon as you hear, like, any type of terror sound, you don't want to, like, hide in the corner. Like, you don't want to do that. Because at the end of the day, no matter, like, how stealthy you are, you're eventually going to get caught. Hold your chocolate milk. See, like, it'd be one thing if, like, everyone was pushing the gens equally, but, like, when you get to the point where you just see people hiding, then it's just like, for me, I'd just rather get into another match. In my humble opinion. I will say this though. I do feel like there are killer mains that want chasing to be more of the objective essentially, or more of the focal point. Like, to me, a fair trade-off would be, like, instead of the killer getting Bloodlust and getting basically a boost in speed, I feel like when the killer engages in a chase, they should actually... Like, they should have, like, an in-game mechanic that slows gen progression. Like, to me, that makes more sense. But then again, like, I wish there was more objectives than just working gens. But I think the big thing with that, with Dead by Daylight, like, they're afraid if they make the objectives any different that the game would become, like, too complicated on the surface. But really what makes the game complicated is all the different perks and all the different killer abilities. Pyramid Head. We're slugging, okay. I'm seeing more and more people post from like the killer perspective, and they're saying that the reason why they slug people is that there's no benefit of hooking. I'm surprised that person hasn't been picked up yet. Oh, they're not even trying to pick themselves up. That's why. That's evening Dead by Daylight, at least for me in my region. Normally in the evening people give up a lot easier. It's weird. It's weird how much they don't care. Oh, what? Okay. But you like to see how long you can hide for. I mean, they should create, like, that was one of my other ideas. Like, if they do create another game mode, they should just literally create hide and seek, or like some type of prop hunt game. Because, I mean, that's essentially what they're pushing people to play, is hide and seek. But if they literally just came out of a mode where, like, anything that you think you can hide in, you should be able to hide in, like a box, or like a fire pit, or even in a generator. You should be able to hide in, and it should just be one big-ass game of hide and seek. And then when you find someone, then you help, basically, you help the other people find the last person. Or they could just do prop hunt. Prop hunt would be, that would be a lot of fun. A Dead by Daylight style prop hunt. He didn't even take or get touched or chased. Yeah. This guy probably has no-head, right? Like, this is going to be the no-head killer. It's got to be. Slugging the first person was the first clue. And then being overly dedicated to chases is the second clue. So, totem time. Now it's like a race between me and my teammates. Who can finish the totems or gens first? Probably them. Race. Be a race. I feel like there might be a gen back here too. Wait, was that a totem? It was. All right, that's 2. Bit of a distraction. I think we have about a gen in total of progress left before the game's over with. You had a match where you did gens and do saves while you used Nia's perk Urban Evasion. Didn't get hit and hooked once. Damn. That's impressive. Pentimento. Oh, Pentimento. No. Yep. Shit, we might double pip from doing all these totems. Very important to get him out though, because once they get all 5 hexes, then you can't cleanse it. But now we should be good. Let's see. Where are all my hexes? I see a totem right there. I feel like I should just cleanse it just in case. Okay, well, it's not Noed. Well, this particular totem's not Noed. I guess technically there could be 1 more, or technically 2 more. Uh-oh. Okay, this is either Noed or Pentimento still. That looks like Pentimento, right? Kind of has that. I think it has to be Pentimento because, like, the Hex won't respawn like this. Or the Noed won't respawn like that. Oh yeah, I really feel the 7% haste. Let's go. Naya. How did he get hit with that? Come on, keep practicing. Oh no. Ooh, nice. Fair enough. You bet they'll nerf that too. I mean, I feel like really the next step for them when they do decide to nerf the base kit healing, which is coming, like they've sent their warning shot. I think they need to really make sure that they implement like a really fair trade-off. Like say if they are going to nerf base kit healing, they got to give us Unbreakable to the base kit. I will take that trade-off. Me personally. Yeah, Circle of Healing is I know it seems kind of backwards, but the easier you make solo queues, the more likely people are going to play solos. But the more difficult you make solos, the more likely you're going to push them to survive with friends. And one of the things that kind of made, or actually a few things, Dead Hard and Circle of Healing and Dead Hard both help made solo queue a little bit more manageable. And the fact that they nerfed both of those perks into the ground, it's I think it's sending the wrong message, really. Again, it's just pushing more people to survive with friends. You gotta help the solo queues. Like the icons, they help a little bit. But it's been proven just because people can see what you're doing, it doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna do the right thing. I feel like it's either gonna be that. It's either you gotta make it to where people can be a little bit more independent, or you gotta give us comms. One of the two. Because if you're pairing people with many different experience levels, then you have to let them communicate to some capacity. In my opinion, like it'll just help with the learning curve. I do think Texas Chainsaw Massacre is going to cause Dead by Daylight to do some significant updates for sure. I feel like that is going to be the game that's actually going to put pressure on Dead by Daylight. I mean, I think they kind of feel the pressure already by the way they're acting. But yeah, it's weird. So like, I get why they want to reduce the usage of Dead Hard. I get why they want to nerf healing to a certain extent, but the way they went about it was just very drastic, right? It's just, I don't know. I definitely would have done it a little bit differently. But overall, this update was a big L for the survivors, especially solo queue players. They literally killed two of my main perks that I was using. For a while, I wasn't using Circle of Healing, and then it got to the point where I started using it more because I noticed more people in solos were using it, and it was very beneficial because it seemed like most matches you at least have two. And in solos, if you have two Circle of Healing, then it feels like, it almost feels like you're in more of like a team atmosphere too, because like you have that ability to heal if you need to. But and then of course Dead Hard. I feel like when they initially changed Dead Hard, it seemed like, again, kind of unnecessary. But then they made it to where like you got rewarded for timing, basically using your skill, right? And then they nerfed it again. It's like, they literally don't want people to have a chance at all. You're close to uninstalling. Well, it's good to take a little break too. I think for people that's been playing for a while too, like it's hard to put as many hours as what we used to, because it's like a lot of the games feel the same, right? It's like unnecessarily sweaty when it doesn't need to be. And I get it, like killers, if you're a killer main, you probably play against a lot of Survive with Friends team, and like you're gonna want to pressure survivors really like right away or heavily or whatever. But like it is too stressful in a lot of ways, and dude, it's not a good spot to be, especially against a nurse. Damn, that was a quick save. What the fuck? How did she see me? What? Oh, you know what it is? I bet she's got that Scourge took whenever someone gets saved, because she blinked right on me, and there'd be no reason for her to know where I was unless she could see my aura. I purposely picked a spot where like it would be hard to know someone's there, because normally if you're a nurse, you're gonna blink right next to the generator. You rarely get teamed with people who have boon, so it was a big perk. Really? Yeah. Well, that's... Do I have bad connection? Was it Floods of Rage? Is that what it is? Where you can see people's aura? Not barbecue. It's opposite of barbecue. It's when someone gets saved. I think it's Floods of Rage or something. If she doesn't have any aura reading perks or add-ons, then she's really sus. That's all I can say. Because she blinked on top of me twice. Like right on top of me. I do get a sense that there is like a built-in like auto aim with nurse. Oh god. Yeah, this match is pretty much over with. Let's see if she's gonna sweat it out. I wonder if it's like an old school nurse that actually has whispers.
What? How? What?
No. Yeah, kill me. You're way too good. I don't even know how you knew I was there. That's beyond me. Apparently, all the nurses that we faced today are like mega chads. I honestly don't know how she saw me. Oh, nowhere to hide. It could have been nowhere to hide. She might have nowhere to hide in that Scourge took. This is where I miss having I need distortion. Yeah. I'm gonna guess she's got Lethal Pursuer, Barbecue Chili, Nowhere to Hide, and that Floods of Rage. The one wherever you get unhooked. I bet she's got the full aura reading ability build. That Genzo is finished. Oh shit. Yeah, F5 gens too. But at the same time though, like, I don't mind this. Because I don't really feel like she's camping. She's just really good. And she's not slugging. The worst is when they slug. I think she's just really good. But at the same time, like, that's... when you master Dead by Daylight to this level, like, you should be limited in what perks you're able to use. Because having all these aura reading abilities is a bit busted. Especially when someone can blink through shit. Okay, so she's got Barbecue Chili, I'm assuming. Right? So... damn, I may have did that too late. Yeah, she's already, like, coming right towards me. Okay. Okay, if she can kick the gen, then she'll be able to see me. Damn. I think she might blink back up. No. Someone DC'd? Ah, they DC'd when they got hooked. Yeah, Nowhere to Hide with Nurse is kind of busted the more I think about it, because she can kick it and then she can blink really far away and get so much value out of it. Okay, that gen's already fully regressed. So I don't think she's got a full aura. I definitely think she's got Nowhere to Hide and Floods of Rage. But I think she's also got either Overcharged or Call of Brine, because that gen regressed really quickly. See, my teammate's actually... okay, if she comes right over here, then we know she's got Barbecue Chili. Alright, we're about to find out. Okay, she got Pain Res. Pain Res. Maybe Call of Brine? Maybe that was Pain Res that regressed a gen before. It almost looks like she got barbecue chili. Oh shit. She's gonna go back to the hook right now, but she'll be able to see me regardless. Yeah, look how quickly that gen regressed. Well, I barely worked it, so 15% is really not that much. I feel like killers should have a limit of 2 aura reading abilities or 2 expose abilities, whether it's add-ons or perks. She go upstairs? I think she did. Oh. Wow. How the fuck? I don't know how she gets some of those hits though. I really don't. Do I go in the basement? Nah. She's about to catch up to me right now. He's gonna finish that gen at least. She got stuck in the building. Alright, we just gotta run her for 3 more gens. Nothing new. Ah, I was hoping she was gonna overblink that. But outside of that little chase, she was like super accurate with her blinks. I really do want to see what her perks are. I know pain res. Well, pain res for sure. That's the only really confirmed perk, I think. But I do think she had that Floods of Rage. If she has nothing of like that, then that's a really sus killer. Oh, he escaped. I think he got the hatch. It was Colubrine. Nowhere to hide. Yep, Floods of Rage, and then Pain Resonance. Okay, so we basically guessed all of them. Yeah, I felt like it had to be Nowhere to Hide when she caught me behind that, Man, they just hate stealth. Like, They really hate survivors is the only thing I can figure. That makes perfect sense. That's why, like, it's kind of hard not to play with distortion. Because, like, when you play a really good nurse like that, having distortion, like, that would have made a big difference. Because I basically gave her 3 easy hits. Because I didn't realize, like, she could see me. But, I mean, so far, I mean, there's been a few occasions where, like, when you run into, like, those killers, those run of killers that use Lethal Pursuer, that's kind of annoying. But I also found, even, like, say you have distortion and you're going against a killer that has Lethal Pursuer, because they spawn you so close to your teammate, sometimes it doesn't matter because the killer still sees your teammate. Even though they can't see you, per se, they still run over to that direction because they see your teammates. But it's still better to have than not have because there's so many aura reading abilities that it really helps. It kind of helps your movement or what you can do. 8. Okay. 11, 24, 4. Damn. I guess I could use my purple med kit before they get ready to nerf the crap out of that. But honestly, the purple med kit is way too strong. Remember insta-heals, though? That's another thing. I think people forget that. I think they should almost bring back insta-heals. I feel like they kind of have to with all the exposed perks. Just to get people off the ground a bit faster. Well, I guess they have for the people, but... maybe they just need to create more like in-game items that you could only get just by looting. I feel like that would be nice. But yeah, when you play a nurse with like several or all aura reading abilities, it's basically a hack. Wall hacks. Legal wall hacks. I wonder if we'll get a blight. I haven't seen a blight in a while. Haven't seen a blight. Twins, I hardly ever see. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with never seeing the twins again. Hardly ever see Freddy. Huntress. Let's see if it's one of those Huntresses that just stays in the middle the whole time. That tends to be common because she can just kind of snipe from up here. She's in the corner. Pain res. Of course. They all might be in the same corner, because I've yet to see Jill work any gens or do anything. Yeah, see, look, she just got the save. Is she on a pallet? I think she was. No, she wasn't. Pallet's over here. Wow, okay. I think she's bringing the killer back up here. Not worth it. Oh my god. Fucking. I almost got myself there. Oh my god. Healing friend, but they won't do gens. Well, I guess we're working in gen now. Still haven't seen Jill work a Jin though. Hey, Jill's on a Jin. See? Anything's possible. I felt like that was gonna hit still. Oh god. Whoa, that was a big jump. My adrenaline, not adrenaline, but my lights just came in. She must have, yeah, that's right, she's got pain res. She's very specific about her hooks. Why she completely stopped working that Jin? Dude, she's not even, she's gonna come right back. Oh my god. Dude, run away. Reset a boon? What the fuck, bro? Oh my god. Are they both on the same Jin? No. Alright. Okay. It's evident we're not going to get that center gen done. I feel like I need to start cleansing these totems. Otherwise, they're going to turn into a boon. Aha! Totem. I know there's another totem basically in the opposite corner of where I'm at of the previous boon. She said it over here. Was that enough to change her direction? Okay. She's probably trying to get close enough to where if she can hear the Jin or not. But we are working on the last two Jins. The thing is that we know she's got pain res, but that other Jin's way more progressed than mine. That's really the only counter to pain res, is that you kind of want to have two Jins about the same progression. That way, if you lose one, you still have the other one that's just about the same, or was about the same. I mean, obviously you can let go of it as well, but in general. She's coming this way. Oh my god. That person keeps resetting boons. I feel like that's a achievement, right? Where you have to like set 15 boons or something like that. There's so many boons, if you set, you get like an achievement. And she's probably gonna run her right back over here, yeah. Oh wow, she didn't even kick the Jin? It's odd. Whoa. That doesn't matter. Oh my god, Rock. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like they got the other side open. What's up, Eric? Judging by the way they're crouched, I don't feel safe. I'm pretty sure she just threw a pebble right where they were running to. So she indirectly... Wow. But yeah, she indirectly like made the killer look where we're at. I guess if she wants, she can heal me. There could be like an incoming hatchet. Oh wow, okay. I keep getting surprised by my teammates. She said it this way. There is something satisfying about them missing that last hit because they can only go so far. I'm actually surprised how well like how well we did on that match. Because it felt like we were playing into the killer's strategy. Thank you, Derek. All right, I think we got time for one more match, and then I'm gonna have to call it a day. But I'll be back tomorrow morning on Facebook. Hopefully everything is working well on Facebook. Oh no. I think in ways auto spin could be a bad thing, at least for me, because if I'm not paying attention, I'll end up spending all my points on the wrong person. But overall, it's going to be a great thing just to be able to click one button. I think you might have to hit it a couple times sometimes, but it's still a lot less clicking, and I can appreciate that. Corrective action. Huh. Yeah, corrective action is probably good for newer players. Overcome. See, I always get overcome mixed up with Yochi's perk. I think Yochi's is, maybe it's not Yochi. Maybe I'm thinking of, hold on. Okay, yeah. It's not Yochi. It's Yoon Jin. Smash hit. I always get smashed hit mixed up. That's one if you stun the killer, you get like a little speed boost. But overcome is when you get hit, you get an additional speed boost. Okay. I keep switching around. I'm probably confusing my teammates. All right. I don't know. I feel like eventually I have to go back to Ada, right? But I don't want people to play weird. Just want people to play normal. All I wanna do... Wait a second. Is this actually one cosmetic? Because I feel like the top doesn't match the bottoms. But then again, I'm not really into fashion like that, so it may match, and I'm just not really with it. But I feel like the more unusual you can make it, the better when it comes to cosmetics. You definitely want to keep it weird looking. All right, well, we finally get a Blight. I feel like the last time we played a Blight, I did really well. Really, you just gotta find good corners to hide behind. It's really the trick against Blight. Unless he knows what you're doing, sometimes they anticipate people hiding behind corners. And I think Blight has this add-on where it'll point to the direction where the survivor is, which is kind of insane, actually. So the survivor picked this map, so I wonder why. It could be all the pallets. I feel like this is probably the best map to run the killer for 5 gens, if they're silly enough to chase you that long. Almost feels like it could be a Myers. Fearmonger. Don't like that. Yep. Wraith. Silent Bell too, that sucks. I think he stopped chasing me. I think Wraith will always be kind of like a popular killer. He's probably not the strongest killer if you're playing against high MMR, but shit. That silent bell is gonna be rough. I haven't seen one in a while. Why do I keep running to dead ends? Why do I keep running in dead ends? Ah, he was waiting for it. Alright. Someone's quit. He waited for that one. Yep. He's just respecting all the pallets. Oh shit. He found me. Remember, respecter of all pallets. Ah! Got you! Finery. Oh shit. I wasn't sure if he was gonna notice that or not. Oh no, I'm out of pallets. I ran the wrong way. Ah, he waited. I could have vaulted. I just gotta remember this corner is no bueno. But all the other corners should be fine. Should be okay. He's gonna come right back. Oh, nice. Even though I got my own med kit. It's quicker. Can I heal myself one more time? Okay. DC every match. Yeah, in the evening it's usually like that, actually. That's the evening for you. You know why? Because player satisfaction is important to Dead by Daylight. You can tell by all the DCs. That's what's funny, because like they're nerfing Survivor even more. So if you think this DC situation is gonna get better, it's not. I mean, it was gonna be 10 times better than what it was gonna be if they went through the healing nerfs, but they're nerfing Dead Hard and Circle of Healing. So DCs are gonna be even more, especially in solo queues. He missed. I could hear him creeping up. Oh my god, dude. Oh no, this is a bad angle. Shit. There should be a pallet. They're working on 2 different Jins, so I just gotta keep him away from that. Okay, it looks like he stopped chasing me. He pulled someone off a Jin. Can you believe it? We'll make this one quick. I think the survivors or the killer's just right there. Nice. Now, if they can go back to the Jin, we're in good. Yeah, I think the killer went back to the Jin. All right. Maybe if I keep him over here. There he comes. There's 2 Jins over here, so maybe this is not the smartest idea. All 3 Jins are over here, actually. Okay. Someone really needs to go on that other end. Okay. Fearmonger. Ah, what? Well, I don't think he's gonna chase me. Oh shit. Oh my god. He actually gave up the Jin. I'm proud of you, dog. I know how hard that was for you, I'm sure. Now she got off the Jin. Oh my god. Wraith lunges are crazy big. Yeah, no, he played it well. Because he was, we're 3 Jin right now, essentially, and he was guarding that 1 Jin really hard, so I didn't think he was going to chase me by any means. Oh my god. He might be coming back, yeah. He's already coming back. Shit. Fuck. That silent bell is gonna be problems. Please go back to that other Jin. The Jin that's almost finished. I'm gonna have to find a chest. As much as I hate doing it, I'm gonna have to. This is where I miss having Circle of Healing. Ah. Okay. But maybe if I could find a toolbox. Toolbox. Ah, this works. That's something. Okay. Did they drop this pallet already? They did. This match is going to take forever. And quite frankly, it should have been a layup for the killer because that first person quit a long time ago. Okay. Yep, shit. Still there. What? Get out of here, bro. Nice. Well, let's see if he commits. Such a... What's up, Philip? It's one of those matches that doesn't have to be long. I feel like the killer's behind me still. I'm essentially killing myself if I go for this. The longest match. He just kicked that other Jin. Worked that for 2 seconds. Oh, they're all healed. Where'd they heal at? That's not fair. Oh, look, I see her. Yeah. Yeah. Heal. Good to see you. Missed out on DBD for a while. Well, nice to see you too, Philip. This isn't necessarily the most exciting match ever, but at this point, I'm committed to get this double pip. I already see him. He's just waiting. Tappy tap. Like, there should be 2 people on one Jin and 1 person on the other one. She's blessing a totem. What? Someone just got pulled from a Jin? No way. That sounds like right below me, yeah. Yeah, this one's gonna be tough. Let's run. Yeah. Okay. So, yep, it's probably coming back over here. I can't tell if they're still... He could be trying to sneak up a different way. No, he's chasing that other person. The thing is like, if he has if he has Noed, it's gonna suck. Broski, go back to the other Jin. Oh my god, dude. This match should have been over with. They're healing each other. Shit. It's probably the most unnecessarily long match ever. Now they're working a completely different Jin. That's crazy, dude. That is fucking crazy. And now I'm hurt. Yeah, here he comes. All you have to do is go back to the Jin I was just at, motherfuckers. I'm just gonna drop it early for the hell of it. For some reason, I think we're gonna mess this up. She's following me. No one's working an Exegate. She's still following me. No one's working an Exegate. Wrong exit. Incoming Noed, right? Oh my god. Ooh, that was it. Drop the pallet. Let's go. Do you need to work one? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, survivors, we make things harder than with that. Dude, Jins. Bruh. Bro. I bet I did more than you. There's no way. This dude's complaining about Jins. There's no way, dude. Again. It says 191 on gen repair. Let's see. It says 98, so he probably did do more generators. It says 98. Okay. But I double pipped and got chased the majority of the time. Also, I was the only one pushing the last gen. Alright. I'm out of here. We're fighting about the same thing. Alright. Alright, everybody. I'm going to have to call it a day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more Dead by Daylight on Facebook, and then I'll be back on YouTube in the afternoon. But you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you later. Peace.